Greetings. My name is Jim Wickens. I'm with NFLDraftFanatics.com, and this is a demonstration of a first-round challenge for the Green Bay Packers. So a first-round challenge is a great way to manipulate a team's player board at the top. In addition, it can be a lot of fun to say, here are my 5 best first-round picks. Who are your favorite first-round picks? 5 favorite first-round picks. So to demonstrate what we're going to do, I'm going to first go to team needs up here at the top, and I'm going to find the Packers. Okay. And on the right of the team needs is a player list. So we want to look at that player list. So this player list is what the simulator uses whenever Green Bay is on the clock. So you can see Joe Alt has been mocked to the Packers enough by fans that he's sitting at the top of their player board. Okay. Graham Barton is 5th. Mims is 6th. Okay. Those players got put there because of fan behavior. So as fans pick players, they move up the board, and then the players they don't pick will move down. Okay. You can see Jared Verse is also mocked a lot to the Packers. And then you see some other players sitting there on page 2 of the draft card. Okay. So how do we do this first round challenge? So a first round challenge is 5 unique first rounds, and you get to do them really fast. Like this whole video is going to be done in 8 minutes or less. It doesn't take long to do a first round challenge. So we're going to pick Green Bay. We do first round challenge, and then we enter the draft. And just like that, we're starting the challenge. We're about to do 5 first rounds back to back to back. Okay. The simulator will not let us pick the same player twice. Okay. So here was the original first round that it gave us. Harrison, Williams, OU, Jaden Daniels, Brock Bowers, Neighbors, May, Mims, Alt, McKinstry, Turner, Fuaga. Okay. So that was the mock that it gave us. Okay. Now the Packers do need offensive line. And one of the guys I want to talk about is Troy Fontenot. He's currently 12th on the Packers board. I'm going to pick him. Okay. So we can see Mims is 7th. He's under Morgan and Barton. So I'm going to pick Mims. So that's 2 of my 5 unique mocks. I've already gone through 2 mock drafts right there. Okay. So according to this, the Packers also need safety. So first of all, Joe Alt is available. So because Joe Alt is available, I'm not going to go for Cooper DeJean this time. I am going to go for Joe Alt. If a player falls, take your opportunity to pick him, because Joe Alt would probably be a really good pick for the Packers, but the likelihood he's there based upon the other simulations seems to be low. But if a good player drops, take him. Okay. So DeJean is currently 14th. I'm going to pick him. And I've got one more. Okay, so guard, Cooper Beebe. So another player to consider in round 1. 13th overall might be too rich for Beebe, but I want you to observe Beebe is 24th. I'm picking him in round 1. Okay, so my first round picks, my 5 best first round picks for the Packers: Fontenot, Mims, Alt, DeJean, Beebe. Do you think you have 5 better first-round picks? Do a first-round challenge and try. The players we have in common will typically go to the top of the board, and then the players that you picked that I didn't, there's a good chance you're going to be above me unless there was a third person that agreed with me but didn't agree with you. So there's going to be a scattered order if 3 out of 4 people pick somebody, 2 out of 4 people pick somebody, that type of thing. But the idea is those players should move up. So let's go take a look at where some of those players ended up. We can go to team needs, and we're going to go look at the same player board that we looked at the beginning of the demonstration. Okay, so I've done the first round challenge. It was that quick. We're less than 5 minutes in, and I'm already done. Less than 5 minutes in, I've done 5 first rounds already. Okay, so we look at the Packers player list. Joe Alt is sitting at the top. I think Mims was one of the players that I picked. So he's currently sitting third. Fontenot moved to 6th. DeJean moved up to 8th. Beebe went from 40-something to 9. Okay, or maybe it was 20-something to 9. Okay, so I moved those players there by doing the first round challenge. And what we're doing essentially with this simulator is fans get to decide who is mock drafted to their team when somebody else does a mock. So if somebody comes in and does a mock for any of the other 31 teams, who do the Packers want mocked to their team? The simulator is using this board in this order. Okay. Fans have control of this by doing mock drafts. The more mock drafts you do, the more control you have. A first round challenge is 5 unique first rounds. You're doing 5 mocks back to back to back, but you're only focused on round 1. Okay. And we're in December right now. We can talk about the top 100 players. There's a lot of analysts that are still building their overall boards. So let's start slow. Who are the Packers going to target in round 1? Let's do a first round challenge. Talk about who the Packers will target in round 1. Okay. Then from there, let's build a second round board. We have a second round challenge for that, but we'll have another video for that. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can find me on Twitter at NFL Draft Fanatic. No I in Fanatic on my Twitter. My name is Jim. But you can also say, hey, you. I answer to a lot of things. So, tag me out on Twitter. Try a first round challenge. It is a new way to think about mock drafting. So tell us what you think. 2024 is the second year for NFL Draft Fanatics. We debuted last year. And some of this is going to take a little bit to catch on because other simulators don't do it this way. But I don't let that stop us. So at NFL Draft Fanatics, we're here to give you a different kind of mock drafting experience. So you will see a significant variety in mock drafts. Like, for example, did the last fan that drafted for the Jets, the Giants, or the Raiders choose to go QB in round 1? Okay. So the simulator doesn't really decide that. It's not a team needs algorithm. It's about which player did they put at the top of the player board in their last mock. And that is who everybody else using the simulator is going to draft against until somebody comes in and does a different mock for that team. Okay. That's the variety that we are shooting for. We're looking for fans of 32 NFL teams to be doing mock drafts, flipping who their team is taking in the first round frequently. And when that happens, it's going to have a cascade effect and it will randomize a significant amount of the mock drafting experience. And that's what we're going for at NFL Draft Fanatics. Again, my name is Jim. You can find me on Twitter at NFL Draft Fanatic. You've been listening to me for 8 minutes. Try a first round challenge. Let us know what you think. Post it to Twitter, and let's have some conversations on the 2024 draft. Thank you so much.